Disney first?
Smile.
Good question. I think it was about 8 days.
How many of you go on yearly vacations?
Family vacation.
Family vacations, maybe you don't have kids, maybe you have fur babies, but you pack up and head out for vacation. We do. We go every year for vacation.
Wouldn't miss it.
No, it's one of our things that we really wouldn't miss. And we just got back from vacation, so we thought we would share just kind of our thoughts about vacation. So tell me, John, what did you do for vacations growing up?
So for vacations when I was a kid, we would always go to Florida for 2 weeks. We had the most family was in town, so we didn't have to travel to see family. And we'd pack up the van and drive to Florida with our pop-up camper and spend a week, a couple, 3 days, 4 days at Disney, and then go over to the Gulf side of the ocean.
Great.
And it was just a lot of fun, great memories. I know my mom said that they didn't have 2 nickels to rub together when they got back because they spent it all, but it was money well spent because those are the things that stick with me, the fun times I had with my parents and my siblings.
Right, and so for me, vacations, we lived all over the United States. So vacations for us were always traveling home to visit family. I remember one family vacation as a kid. We went to Branson, Missouri, to Silver Dollar City, and spent a week there. It wasn't until I got a little bit older, into my upper teen years, that we'd go up north to a cabin. That was what my family loves to do. We love to rent a cabin and stay there for a week. So when we got married, our vacation habits were really different. You were like, you go on them every year, they're a priority. And for me, it was always visiting family. So when we first got married, our vacation budget was a lot different than it is now, but we still made vacationing a priority.
Yeah, I remember my parents had a trailer up in the Dells.
Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, so we could go up there very inexpensive, and we filled up water bins. We filled up.
They still talk about those water bins we filled up and let them play in.
They were just storage bins, but we filled them up. They each had their own.
That was our pool on vacation.
Filled it up with water, and they splashed around. They had a fun time. So it doesn't take a lot of money to make good memories.
Right, and vacations are a chance just to kind of unplug from the world around us and to connect with your husband or wife, and then to connect with your family. And I feel like as our vacations have changed, we really do look forward to them every year. We make a priority to plan for them, save for them, prepare for them. Like, it is something that is a top priority for our marriage, for our family, is to go on yearly vacations.
And it was important to me to keep that going with my wife and with the kids as they came. And so I'm glad you didn't disagree with me on that. You rolled with it, you tried it, and you've learned to love it. And
we really do look forward to vacations.
We do.
So I will tell you something, I am way spoiled when it comes to vacations. John plans all of our vacations. He researches where we're going, he lays out the trip plan. All I have to do is pack and show up. And for me, that has been such a blessing. I know not everybody has that in their marriage. Sometimes it falls on the wife. But for me, it falls totally on John. Because he plans it all, it's a way more enjoyable vacation for me because I'm not having to stress about the details. And
it's no great sacrifice for me because I love thinking about it all year long. We just sat down and planned next year's vacation.
We got home from vacation and he started planning vacation for next year.
And it'll give me some fun things to think about all year as I toss that around in my mind. So.
Right. So whatever your budget is, we want to encourage you guys to take vacations every year, whether it's a camping vacation or a trip to Disney, trip to the beach, a trip to a cabin somewhere.
We went 5 miles away one time. There's a campground right down at the Lake Michigan, and we went there for a couple nights.
Yeah.
Made a vacation out of that.
It was more like a staycation because it was only 5 miles away, but
it was a break from the normal. Though.
Break from reality. So we hope that you guys find time in the next year or so to take a family vacation and connect with your husband, your wife, and your family if you have kids. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about immediate communicators versus introspective communicators.
With the emphasis on immediate communicators. Well, it's my turn. How do you live with someone who's an introspective or a slow communicator. And that would be me.
So drop the comment below if you live with someone who's more of an introspective communicator, and we will talk about that next week. You got it, didn't you?
I did, because I didn't see it, because then I turned sideways like, oh, well, you have to have the right angle.
Boing!
You have to have the right angle to see it.
I will tell you, wives, you're responsible for eyebrow, nose, and ear hair.
Because we just don't see it.